We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
The war against Hamas continues, the House still seeking a speaker, Biden payments confirmed, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. U.S. officials on Saturday encouraged the United Nations to draft a Security Council resolution confirming that Israel has a right to defend itself. The resolution would also demand that arms from Iran stop being exported to militias and terrorist groups threatening peace and security across the region. The text of the resolution reportedly states that Israel must comply with international laws regarding humanitarianism when defending itself, and encourages continuous, sufficient, and unhindered humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip. The draft comes just days after the United States vetoed a resolution that would have called for a ceasefire in the war to allow for additional aid to be sent to Gaza. A prominent Detroit synagogue leader was found stabbed to death outside her home on Saturday morning. Samantha Wall, aged 40, was the head of the Isaac Agree downtown Detroit synagogue and has previously worked as a political advocate. Detroit police said Wall had been stabbed multiple times, but had yet to establish a motive for the killing. Tributes to Wall came in from across Detroit, with Mayor Mike Dugan saying she was one of the city's great young leaders and that she led a recent renovation of her synagogue with great pride and enthusiasm. Wall had also been involved in other Jewish organizations around Detroit. Firearms instructors and gun shop owners are seeing an increase in American Jewish clientele since the attack on Israel by Hamas. While American Jews are typically a small denomination when it comes to firearm ownership, the increase in anti-Semitism seen amidst the Israel-Hamas war has led many to take the plunge and purchase a gun. We've definitely seen a tremendous increase in religious Jewish people, Orthodox people, purchasing firearms, David Kowalski, a Florida gun store owner who is also Jewish, stated. I've seen a surge in interest in individual training as well as group training. Surges in Jewish gun ownership have even been seen in mostly liberal cities such as Los Angeles. Israeli forces released footage of the Iron Sting system launching a mortar bomb to take out a rocket launcher in its first ever use in an operation on Sunday. The Iron Sting, described as an innovative and accurate mortar bomb, is one of a variety of weapons being used to thwart dozens of terrorists. The Israeli Air Force posted the information on X, along with video, it said, that showed the 120-millimeter mortar decimating an enemy rocket launcher. The Israeli army used the weapon system in conjunction with the Israeli Air Force. The weapon system uses a precise laser and GPS-guided mortar munition to engage targets in dense urban environments while reducing the possibility of collateral damage and preventing injury to non-combatants. Elbit Systems, which developed the systems, said in a 2021 news release that its operational use will revolutionize ground warfare and equip battalions with organic, accurate, and effective firepower. Israel also released body cam footage of Hamas's October 7th terrorist attack in order to counter a Holocaust denial-like phenomenon evolving in real time. Israeli government spokesman Eylon Levy said in a video posted on X before the release that the Israeli Defense Forces have been collecting footage from body cams taken from the Hamas death squads, and that they would be making the footage public to maintain a record to counter those who doubt whether certain events took place. Now, unfortunately, and I can't believe I'm saying this, and I can't believe that we as a country are having to do this as we work to defeat the terror organization that brutalized our people, we are witnessing a Holocaust denial-like phenomenon evolving in real time as people are casting doubt on the magnitude of the atrocities that Hamas committed against our people, and in fact, recorded in order to glorify that violence, he continued. 9 Republican lawmakers entered the running to become Speaker of the House ahead of a Sunday deadline after a bid by Representative Jim Jordan collapsed. Jordan, the hard-right chair of the House Judiciary Committee, briefly backed a proposal to give Speaker pro tempore Patrick McHenry expanded powers to allow the House to conduct some business as the power struggle drags on, but the GOP conference rejected that idea too. This is embarrassing for the Republican Party, former Speaker Kevin McCarthy, who was ousted in a push by a handful of far-right lawmakers, as well as every Democratic lawmaker, said Sunday on NBC's Meet the Press. It's embarrassing for the nation. President Joe Biden received a $200,000 payment from his brother on the same day one of James Biden's business ventures loaned him the same amount, according to a bank document revealed Friday by the House Oversight Committee. The document represents the first piece of direct evidence that Joe Biden benefited from the private business of his family members, something he has long denied. Arriving in March 2018, the $200,000 check from James Biden and his wife Sarah Biden came when Joe Biden was not in or seeking office and was earning significant income from paid speeches and his book. Joe Biden and his wife Jill Biden earned more than $4 million in 2018, according to their tax returns. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.